Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here again with yet another interesting topic. So till date, you have heard me talking about healthy eating, how it helps athletes to fuel up their performance and to be in top shape. But did you know that too much of healthy eating can be dangerous? Yes, like if you become too rigid or obsessed with your food intake, calories, proteins and all of that and forget to find the right balance, then this healthy eating can turn out to be really worse. So of late, I've been meeting athletes, as young as 11-12 years old, who are too obsessed with their food intake. Counting each and every calorie, what is the fat intake. I'm like, it's next level. And recently I met a kid who is into high endurance sport, and that kid is just 12 years old. And that kid is, he's too obsessed. He doesn't want any kind of fat in his food or sugars in his diet. It has gone to next level. That kid is like too much underweight and he's actually malnourished. And on the other side, parents are going crazy about what is happening with this kid, because at times that kid will collapse, will fall, pulse rate will drop down because under eating is way too extreme and he's too much picky about the food habits. Similarly, last year I met one more girl. When she came to me, she was like a bamboo shoot. She used to work out twice a day, intense training, 2 hours, and she was extremely picky about this eating, especially in that frame of healthy eating. And that process, she was avoiding almost every other damn thing on the planet. So the point is, it has like sometimes it goes to an extreme level wherein it becomes a psychological issue when it comes to healthy eating. So in today's video, I'm going to shed some light on how you need to find a right balance. So if you're curious to know how eating healthy can sometimes become problematic, then stick around and let's dive into it right away after this break. So before I begin, if you're new to my channel, then I am Rashmi Cherian, registered dietitian and sports and exercise nutritionist. I help athletes improve their game by eating right. So if you're new here, then don't forget to subscribe, because by subscribing, you will help my channel to reach more and more athletes like you. So yes guys, eating healthy and nutritious food is no doubt important to support your active lifestyle, but it can really become problematic. So athletes, listen to all these 10 points properly and just see in case you are doing any of these things. So number one, you are obsessively thinking about food, like crazily counting your calories of each and every meal and bite, or obsessing over reading food labels just to check that they align with your health, performance and goals. Then you ignore your body's cues on hunger, fatigue, etc. just because they do not fit with your perspective on what you should be eating. The number three, avoiding nutritious meals out of fear or labeling entire food group like fats as bad. The number four, following restrictive diets or skipping out meals or cutting carbs or drastically reducing fats or proteins in order to fit into your calorie goals. Number five, if eating certain foods or enjoying treats makes you feel guilty. Number six, overtraining or exercising extensively to burn off each and every calorie consumed. Number seven, constantly comparing yourself to others or feeling dissatisfied with your body. Number eight, you feel emotional distress, anxiety or decreased sense of self-worth when you eat something which is not healthy. Number nine, you are uncomfortable eating in social events because you have established a certain group of foods or specific meals which you feel are safe or right to eat. And this is also where you find yourself isolating from your family, friends, teammates, etc. And lastly, number 10, unexplained weight changes, digestive issues or skin problems, and this might be your body's way of signaling that something needs attention. So athletes, if you find yourself nodding yes to any of these things I have mentioned, then it can be a really serious thing and you might be developing an unhealthy mindset towards your food, or it can be a type of eating disorder called orthorexia nervosa. Yes guys, orthorexia nervosa is a type of eating disorder where people show obsessive or impulsive behavior towards eating healthy food to an extent that they show restrictive eating behavior, malnourishment, underfueling, poor relationship, and ultimately poor quality of life. While it is still not recognized as a formal eating disorder in DSM-5, it can still have negative impacts on an individual's physical and mental health, including athletes' performance. In athletes, this can also lead to nutritional deficiencies, decreased energy levels, muscle loss, weakness, poor recovery, impaired bone health, leading to redness, low energy availability, and female athlete triad, ultimately leading to poor athletic performance. In this era of social media, we have pressure from all sides. There are unrealistic body standards, comparisons, and to fit into that athletic stereotype just messes with our head and gives rise to all these kinds of problematic behaviors. And lack of awareness, Google education, and blindly following influencers and fitness gurus just fuel up the desire even stronger. So athletes, please be aware of your behavior towards food, and always, and I stress always, consult a qualified sports dietitian before you start doing any such things. Athletes, please understand that in life, especially with food, moderation and variety is the key. Please remember that food is an integral part of our lives, and messing with it can have severe physiological and psychological issues. So athletes, I have some practical tips for you which will help you to maintain healthy mindset towards food. Number one, embrace balance. Variety in your diet will keep you strong and resilient. Then listen to your body's hunger and fullness cues, because your body knows what it needs. Then say no to restrictive diet. They might seem tempting, but they can lead to trouble. Then athletes, indulge in your favorite foods at least once in a while. Remember, balance is the key. And lastly, athletes, if you're uncertain about your nutrition choices, then please talk to your sports nutritionist, or I am here to help. There is no shame in seeking support. So athletes, see how eating too healthy can turn out to be dangerous and extremely problematic. So please athletes, be careful and be aware of your behavior towards food. And that's all about today's video. If you really like this video and learned something new, then please give me a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends and teammates who needs help with their obsessive eating habits. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely weekend, and I shall see you next week.